What is up, you guys? It's January 12th and I feel like fixing my hair because it looks kind of crazy and I actually have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna try to do it in the next 20 minutes. I don't know if I can do it because I've never tried to straighten my hair that quick, but it doesn't hurt to try. And I just feel like this hair is crazy and it just looks, as the Spanish people would say, greñuda, you know? I don't know about Spanish, but Spanish-speaking people in Mexico say greñuda when your hair is all crazy. Ouch. And that's how my hair is right now. So I would like to fix it in the next, like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So today my weigh-in was a little bit higher than yesterday. That's the first time that this has happened this year. And I know what caused it. Obviously it was the Chipotle that I ate. It could be water retention, or it could just be that it was, you know, a very caloric meal. Regardless, I feel like it's good because usually I really struggle in the weekends, but seeing that number go in the opposite direction is a little bit of a wake-up call to get back on it. If I would have had meal prep ready, I would have just eaten at home. And so I think that's a big key part of being successful when you're trying to lose a lot of weight and see results kind of quickly, is being prepared and being ready so that you don't have to fall to temptations or eat out, which is what we did. I try not to let the numbers affect me, and I try to just use them as data, and that's pretty much how I feel about it. Am I disappointed? Yes, but I'm not disappointed in the number. I'm more so disappointed in myself for not being prepared and for making, you know, a quote-unquote bad decision. But at the end of the day, you have to eat, you know, like you have to eat, and I still feel like I made better decisions when I went to Chipotle, and that's a testament to the changes that I'm making. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm still proud. I'm still proud that even my husband, he didn't have any chips, and I know he really wanted them. So I feel like we still did pretty good, especially considering the fact that that was our lunch and dinner. So I'm not too worried about it, but I did want to do my hair and maybe a little bit of makeup if I have time, just because I feel like I haven't had time to make myself look cute or feel good about how I look. So I've been editing the vlogs and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look rough, you know? So I kind of want to put in a little bit of effort just to feel cute, and I don't know, I've just been really in my head lately about how I look. And even though I know I'm losing weight, I still, you know, don't see it in the mirror or in my clothes. So it just messes with your head. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be in a negative space. So I just try to change my focus to, like, you know, I'm doing what I need to do. So I have to be patient, I have to put in the work, and I need to be consistent. And if I can do those three things by the end of this year, things will look so much differently, and I know that I'll feel way, way better about myself. I do have some anxiety of, like, am I gonna be able to maintain? Because that's kind of where I messed up when I had gone through my big weight loss journey like 7 years ago. And I had a hard time maintaining whenever I started dating Paul, my now husband, because we started going out to eat all the time, and, you know, dates at frozen yogurt, and just enjoying each other's company while also enjoying treats and food. And so it just, eventually the calories just added on and I stopped exercising. So I do get a little bit anxious about that, but at the same time, like, we'll deal with that when we get there. Like right now my focus is weight loss, and once I reach that goal, then I'm gonna put a lot of focus into maintaining, which I didn't do before. I kind of felt like, oh, like I lost the weight, like I'm not gonna regain it, but I was wrong. So here we are. But I feel like it kind of worked out because when I did my big weight loss journey years ago, I never documented anything, just pictures that I would like show before and afters. And that's how, you know, you guys started following, and when I shared my weight loss story here on YouTube, but I never documented it. I feel like now that I have this chance, I get to actually show through my actions, like what I did, and when I had slip-ups, and when I had hard times. Oh my gosh, I am already feeling hungry. how much time do we have? All right, we're doing pretty good. We're 5 minutes in. Trying to be quick so that I can at least do, like, fill in my brows a little bit, do some mascara, and just feel like put together, because this week has been busy. One area that I need to do better at is sleep. I do go to bed pretty late because once I put my son to sleep, it feels like it's my me time, and that's when me and my husband will watch our Netflix shows, and just I'll stay up late on my phone. And like last night I didn't go to bed until 2 a.m. which that was actually because I was editing a video, because I didn't get to edit it throughout the day because we were so busy. Today my son woke up at 8 in the morning and he's telling us to wake up and he starts saying toys, toys. He wants to go play with his toys, and so that's the life. I am glad that my husband works a little later today, because that meant that I can do this and just have a little pick-me-up. I was reading comments and replying to comments, and there was one that talked about getting rid of all the junk food in the home, and I feel like that's definitely a good idea if you think that's what's gonna help you. And I can definitely see that being helpful. Like, if you don't want to eat junk food, just don't buy it. However, I feel like one thing that I want to work on is self-control and being able to not overeat when it comes to junk food. I'm not planning on having any junk food anytime soon, but I'm not, committed to getting it out of my life forever, because it is something I enjoy. Like, I can't imagine giving up hot Cheetos for the rest of my life. I know they're not the best, and they're actually, probably pretty bad for you, but like, there's certain things that I just don't know if I can completely give up. And I think, though, it's important to build up that self-control and that discipline. And I feel like sometimes those things can be like a muscle, where at first they start off really, really weak. The more you challenge that muscle, the stronger it gets. And so I want to be able to, go to parties, go to events, and not feel like I'm so focused on the food, and the food is the only thing on my mind, and I just want to eat this and eat that, and I just don't want my life to be about food. I don't want that to be the thing that makes me happy. I don't want to feel like, if I'm going over to someone's house, I'm like, what are they going to be having for food? I want the food noise to be gone, and that's something that I'm working on. I've seen a lot of people talk about how the weight loss shots help a lot with the food noise. And I've been very interested in doing the weight loss shots, but I'm not sure about them because I think they're really expensive and I don't know the long-term effects, and that scares me because I'm just kind of weird like that, And so I told myself, if I cannot figure this out and lose the weight on my own, then I'm gonna have to probably look into surgery or something else, because I don't want to be obese for the rest of my life. But honestly, I have a lot of faith in myself. I have a lot of faith and belief that everything is gonna be okay. And I know that I have what it takes to do this, so I just have to keep on going and just not give up. I think that's the main key thing, is do not give up. I see a lot of people that just mess up and, completely give up. That had definitely been me for the last few years. Anytime I try to go on a diet or lose some weight, I could not stick to it. But at the same time, I feel like those times prepared me for this time, because like last year, I started recording and vlogging because I was really determined to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. But then vacation happened, our birthdays happened, holidays happened, and it wasn't enough time to foster the discipline and the self-control that I needed. So I fell off and I wouldn't say big time, I was gonna say big time, but I don't feel like I fell off big time because I didn't gain any of the weight back. And so what that told me is that that little weight loss journey that lasted a few months did not go to waste. I I still lost 10 pounds and I didn't gain them back, so it was worth it, you know, even though it wasn't this great story of losing 100 pounds in a year like I wanted. I was still able to lose 10 pounds last year, and that at least is better than gaining 10 pounds or 20 or 30. So I'm still happy that I did it, and I'm still happy because I feel like it taught me a lot about calories and the value of food. So I feel like the weight loss journey last year just really showed me about calories and basically how much I should be eating, that I was really overeating a lot, and also the fact that even when you're tracking calories, if you're not eating more whole foods, you're not gonna feel full. And I feel like your body responds really, really well when you're eating clean. Also, I've realized that eating clean doesn't have to be complicated. It's not always like the most indulgent, the most flavorful, but it doesn't have to be complicated. And I think for a long time I felt like it either had to be this or that. And now I'm feeling like as long as I can get veggies in and fruits and lean meats, I think I'll be alright. In last year's videos, I did receive comments telling me like, you should eat more whole foods, you should eat more fruits, more veggies. And I was kind of just like, right now I'm just trying to get used to eating lower calories, you know. It was kind of like a stepping stone. So I was still having my favorite things. I was still having chips, I was still having anything I wanted. It just would fit in that calorie intake for the day. And I feel like that was really, really helpful because I didn't go from one extreme to the next. It was kind of like I said, a stepping stone. And then after that I had the holidays, which I'm glad that I didn't overdo it in the holidays. And then we started the new year and I just felt like, okay, now's the time, because I still have for some reason in my mind that by my golden birthday I want to just be confident and feel good about myself. And also it's my 29th birthday, so I'm just really like, you know, aware of the fact that I'm turning 30, I'm getting older, and so I just want to fix my health now. I just want to fix my healthy habits, my lifestyle habits now, because I feel like the younger the better. Although I feel like at any age you can become healthier. In my instance, I just feel the pressure of like, I'm turning 30, you know, and I just I spent half of my 20s in a body that I really liked and the other half not so much. I want to be able to reach my goal weight. I want to be able to maintain that. I want to have an active and healthier lifestyle, and I want to be a good example for my family and my, you know, my son, and if I have any more children. I think you can get healthy at any age, just like with dreams and goals. Like, just keep on dreaming. I feel like that's what keeps you excited about life, at least for me. I'm not gonna do any blush. I'm just gonna do moisturizer because it is really, really cold here and I will be going outside and my skin gets super dry. But yeah, let's get our day started. All right, you guys, for my husband, I'm gonna be making these egg bites. We got these either at Costco or Sam's. I want to say Costco, and they are really good macros. He really likes them. If you've tried the ones from Starbucks, these are like a dupe, I could say, but Costco does also sell the Starbucks ones too. But he really likes these, so I'm gonna make him this for breakfast with some fruit, and then I'm gonna do a protein shake. I'm trying to get through this jug. It's good, but there's one that I love that I became obsessed with whenever I was pregnant, and that's the one that I want to buy again. So I'm about to make this for me, and this for him, and I need to charge my camera, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, we picked up lunch. I ended up going with the Cool Wrap from Chick-fil-A, and then I did get the honey mustard that's fat-free. This is super good, and it's only 90 calories. And then I also got some hot sauce, so about to eat this up and enjoy lunch. You guys, these Cheeto Puffs are calling my name. So I busted out my blueberries. Hello, my beautiful people. It's been pretty much a whole day. Hopefully my glasses aren't too distracting. I'll just take them off. But yeah, I'm whispering because my baby's asleep and I don't want to wake him up. But basically, I was out of the house all day today, and thankfully I did pack one meal with me. And so I started the day off by going to run errands with my in-laws, and it was my father-in-law's lunch break, so we did pick up Chick-fil-A. So I ended up getting, you guys saw the cool wrap with the fat-free honey mustard. That dressing is so good. My dad invited me over for family game night, and when I got there, they had Olive Garden, chicken Alfredo, breadsticks, and pizza. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was very tempted. You know, like it just smelled so good. I could imagine myself eating it, and I tried to feed my son some of it, and so having it on the plate and grabbing it, you know, and it not being for me, I was so tempted to just like take one bite, but I knew that if I would have taken just one bite, it would have turned into many bites, and I didn't want to do that to my husband because he was at work, and so I didn't want to do that to him. I feel like my commitment to him is what kept me strong, because I would have had a weak moment for sure. But thankfully my meal prep was pretty delicious, so I ate that, and it was green beans, ground beef, and brown rice. It was so good, and that satisfied me. I feel like now that I'm home, I'm still wanting to eat and snack. I think it's because the cleanse is getting the best of me. It is a 10-day cleanse, so we're only halfway through, but I do feel like I am ready to stop it with this cleanse because I don't know. I think too, just the lifestyle changes, I'm starting to have a tough time, and this is my make or break it moment. You know, this is what determines whether or not I keep on going or this whole thing becomes a flop. But I'm really proud of myself because I did not let myself get tempted. Even my dad, you know, was trying to just tell me like it's alright, it's just like one slice and stuff like that. And I really think they thought that I was gonna give in, because pizza is like one of my favorite foods. I mean, who doesn't love pizza? It's so good. But I'm pretty sure he thought I was gonna give in, but I was very determined not to give in because I want to see this through. I want to follow my commitment, and I want to lose the damn weight. I mean, there's really nothing more to say besides that. But I did want to just give you guys a little recap and finish up the video because I'm starting to really enjoy this time with you guys, this little recap time. It's kind of like keeping a journal of my weight loss journey, but it's like a video journal, and I'm really excited to hit the 20-pound weight loss mark for my highest weight because I'm wanting to put on like that lime green shirt with the pants and like compare the photos, compare a 20-pound difference. But I am getting to the point where people are starting to notice the weight loss. I personally don't really notice it, but I feel it a little bit. But either which way, I'm excited. I am losing weight, and even though I'm not perfect by any means, and I'm probably eating out tomorrow too, I'm really proud of myself for making better choices. And I think that's what this whole lifestyle change is all about. It's about making better choices every single day. So that is all for tonight. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.